As you're probably aware, the oceans are full of rubbish, and it's our world and we need to do something about it. And it just so happens that today, Mr. Beast and a bunch of other YouTubers are banding together as part of hashtag TEAMSEAS to raise $30 million to remove 30 million pounds of waste from our oceans. And I wanted to help out, so I've come to Minecraft in order to clean up my little ocean or my little lake and start cleaning up some of this rubbish. However, I did realise that's not really going to help us too much in real life, is it? So I've decided to take it upon myself to go down to the beach today and actually go pick up some real litter and try and make a bit of a difference myself in my local area. Come on then. Oh, I didn't bring my shot list. So if you didn't know already, I live in a town called Cleethorpes, which is by the beach in the northeast of the UK, and it's a relatively popular holiday destination for the UK. And because of that, we get a lot of people here in the summer holidays, and they leave a lot of mess. So I'm coming here today to do my bit. I brought my bin bag, I brought my dog. I'd rather you were playing Minecraft. I don't care what you rather, I'm doing my bit for the community, mate. Here we go. Sit. Stay. Good girl. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Close. You're a daft dog. You nutcase, you are. Got one. So as you can see, I've got my bin bag, I've got my crazy dog, which I can't take off the lead because there's just way too many people around in this area. And walking from just over there to down here, which is, well, a reasonable walk already, we've only found one can, which is not surprising because it's not high tourist season. It's October, not July, August or September. So there really isn't that much to get. I'm sinking in the mud. And you're being a pest. Well, I've taken Nellie off the lead because she's a total nutcase, and she's being a total nutcase now. And she's totally out of focus because my camera's rubbish at doing autofocus. Aye. I believe I've just spotted some rubbish now. There it is, look. Let's go put it in our bag. Here. Excellent, that's 2 pieces of rubbish we've found today. This is good news. This way now. Here, look, we found some good bits here. 1, 2. Oh, and a plastic cup. 2 bits of plastic there now. There we go. Found another one. Stick in our bag. Nice.
If you want to take part in this amazing cause, then head over to teamseas.org now and drop in a donation. They need to raise $30 million before January. That's only 2 months, so head over now and do it.
Well, as we seem to be getting closer towards where it's busy, there's a lot more rubbish, a lot more plastic. Everywhere we look, there's pots, old poo bags, bits of plastics, sweet wrappers. Stay. Good girl. Good girl.
As Nellie and I walked along the tide line, it was ridiculous how much plastic I was finding. There was absolutely everything. And it makes sense that that's where the sea washes up the highest. That's where the things are going to be deposited.
And also, right at the top up here, where the wind's blown it up against the sea defences, there's an awful lot of lighter plastics like polystyrene, paper cups. Basically, we're getting a right bag full now, just what we wanted. If you just take a second to stop and look around, pretty much everywhere you look, certainly near the more popular ends of the beach, there's just plastic, bits of stuff, just all sorts that you just wouldn't expect to see, and you probably don't even notice normally as you're walking along the beach and you're out and about. Well, as it turns out, litter picking's not actually too difficult, although if you're doing it with a dog that's a complete lunatic that just wants to chase everything she sees, it is quite tricky. We've got a reasonable amount in our bag now, got quite a lot of rubbish. So, and we're getting closer and closer to, well, where it's busy, basically. Yeah, we got this. How hard could it be? I spy with my little eye many rubbish underneath those stairs over there. Good place for the wind to get, bring them all up. Right. I just wanted to be underneath here today. Why is there so many bottle caps? Not metal ones, the plastic ones. Fruit shoots. Fruit shoot, you're illegal. I'm coming along the side of these sea defences now. I don't know if you can see really from the camera, but this side is substantially higher than that side, and that's because the wind generally blows everything, or the tides push the sand and everything on the beach this way. So it's more likely I'm going to find rubbish that's been blown along and pushed along this, on this side, than it is on the other side. Although there's not much. A lot of shells and pebbles. Oh, and one bit here, right at the end. Well, as you can see, I've got quite a bag load now, about half a bag full, I'd say. We have got a little bit of a problem, and that's we're running out of time and battery. My car parking that I paid for 2 hours and I'm parked way over there is about to run out. And like I say, my camera battery's about to run out as well, which means I can't really finish off. I can see there's absolutely loads of rubbish up that way still in the distance, but unfortunately I'm not going to be able to deal with it all. So I suppose that comes down to you guys. So obviously the problem is plastic, but in my opinion, plastic isn't the problem. There's a lot of it, and there's a lot of it in this bag, but it's not the plastic's fault that it's on the beach, it's people. People are the problem. And the problem with people is that on the majority, people don't change. People don't do what they don't normally do. They find the easiest way out, which is why we end up with so much of this on the beaches and in the rivers and in the oceans. So that's what this TEAMSEAS is all about. Getting the normal people that don't do this to get together to do this, to try and make, well, our world a better place, because it's our world and our responsibility. So we need to take care of it. Well, we're finished. We've picked up a whole bunch of litter. It's time to go home, put it all in the bin. Well, overall, I think that was quite a successful trip to the beach. We got a reasonable amount of rubbish in the 2 hours that we were down there. And now I get to go home and put that rubbish bag in the bin and then come back again, because I'm an idiot and I forgot my SD card for my drone, so all of the drone shots you've been watching haven't actually been recorded yet. And what makes life even more tricky is that it's now lunchtime. And the best thing about Cleethorpes is at lunchtime there is amazing fish and chips and arcades to play in and lots of family things to do on a Saturday, which means there's going to be a lot of people. And after recently passing my drone license testy thing, I know I'm not allowed to fly it near people, or wildlife, or roads, or anything anymore. How do you make a living being a drone pilot? Ridiculous. You can't do anything with them. You can if it's under 250 grams, not under 250 grams. It's quite large and old and cumbersome. Oh, jeez. And fingers crossed, all of the drone footage comes out quite nicely and you don't just feel like you're a million miles away looking at nothing in the distance. We'll see. I'm not confident. It's a good job I only live 10 minutes away from the beach, really, isn't it? And there we go. Well, thinking about that, I probably should have recycled that plastic. Oh well. Nobody's perfect.